What is good, YouTube? In today's video, we're going to react to other dojos' Facebook ads. I hope you maybe learn something from this video when you do your next ad campaign, when you set it up and all of that good stuff. So without further ado, I've recorded the clip on my computer, which I'm gonna cut in to now, and I'll see you in there. Alright, so in this clip, we're gonna react to other dojos' Facebook ads and hopefully are able to give them some advice, potentially, but I don't know, we'll see. So let's just go to the United States here. By the way, this is the Facebook ads library. If you didn't know, you can basically search up other dojos ads and then just copy them if you want to be a loser, so to speak. If you just want to be monkey see, monkey do. I've searched some stuff up here beforehand already, just to see if people are actually running ads. So let's start with some jujitsu ads. I'm just gonna pick some random ones out here and then we're just gonna see where we're gonna take it. Let's go for this one first. Nope, we're not. We don't want to go over here. We just want to go back and then let's go over here and then let's click on see ad details. All right, that's good. So the copy should be longer. Blah blah blah. Free one trial pass. Try two. Free. Web only offer a free trial. Learn basic and advanced BJJ techniques like bridging. Free trial only the first 20. Slots are limited. Free one trial pass. Try out gym before you commit claim off. So that one is actually pretty decent, I would say. In general, the main reason for that is, let me just see if we can pull up. The main reason for that is because like it just straight up gets to the point. Like there's no fucking around, so to speak. Like you're not like, yeah, you get those benefits and then you also get those, and they're like almost writing like an entire book in their ad copy. Like what they just do is they just get straight to the point. Maybe you could include some more details on here, but to be fair, I mean it's clear. I mean you know what you get, you know why you sign up for this. If I see this correctly, web only offer. This is not specifically for a martial art school. It's more so for like an online thing, and then they come afterwards in the school. I don't know. I might be completely wrong here, and if I am, then please correct me in the comments. And then I'm obviously a little embarrassed right now that I'm completely wrong. Just kidding. I mean, but it's good. It's good. I mean, I can't really say anything bad about that. Copy. The colors are pretty matching. Profile picture. Let me just see if we can scroll in here. Looks like it's a picture of the class. I would potentially select as a profile picture something of the school itself, like of the logo, not the school. Sorry. But other than that, yeah, I mean it's pretty good. Let's go to the next one actually. So this one looks pretty similar to the other one. Let's scroll down. Let's go for this one. We can't click on add details here, but let's just do it like this. Grass Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, I mean, profile picture looks okay. You could, I would always choose the logo just to keep it simple, but it's fine. Like there are people standing there. It's alright. You can't really complain about that. Imagine what could happen if they started today. Parents and mothers to future martial arts classes for elementary students. Stand beside your child, providing. It's all part of their incredible journey in order to perfect time to take success. 14 days for only $14 plus a free book. Decent. We're running a fantastic trial special for the first 25 parents who sign up. I can straight up tell you, if there are 26 parents signing up for this, they're not gonna tell the 26, no, you're not gonna get this offer. And then let me see if we can. Let's not sign in here. Let's then just from white belt champion. From white belt to champion, 14 days for only $14. Free book, join today. What can we say? I mean, I didn't read enough words specifically on here to be completely honest, but from what I can see, well, the thing is, like when you're trying to actually like get people, like this is the thing. It's like there's a difference between getting people to sign up for a trial and getting people to actually pay money before trial. So doing a paid trial and a free trial. And the biggest difference is if usually like if you want to get people to actually give you money before they even come in for a trial or anything like that, you just want to make like give them more details, so to speak, right? So you want to like just let them know about more stuff, because obviously they're gonna pay money. It's like not they're just coming in for a free class, so you just tell them it's free, and like free already says like everything. Like you don't really need to sell them much more because it's free. Like worst thing that can happen is that they lose a little bit of time coming to your school, right? And they don't like the class. But then you can do like most of the selling in the school and the class. Like just give them really decent, really good and great courses. Sorry, and then you can do all of the selling there. If you actually want to get them to give you money beforehand, um, it's like you have to give them a little, like you just can't write, all right, 14 dollars for 14 days of martial arts, that's it. Like people are just like, yeah, but there's this other school, like they're doing it like 14 days for free, so why should I come to you, why should I pay you money? So you have to kind of give them more of a reason to actually come to your school and to give you money. So I think they've done with this part here a pretty decent job at this, because yeah, there's always the saying of like you can get the copy too long and all of that, but I think they've done a great job because it's still pretty straight to the point, but they give a little more background on why they should do this, like, and without kind of like, how to say it, without like fucking around for too long, so to speak, right? Um, what I really like about this is 14 days for only $14. So usually what I see is people do this for like 4 weeks, $49, or I don't know what people do, but this one, like, and plus a free book. This is also pretty innovative, I guess, because usually people just give out like a uniform or whatever, but a book, I mean, I've never seen that before, so shout out to them, obviously. But the scarcity thing is always hard because you obviously want to have some scarcity, but then you also like want to not have some scarcity because it's like, well, when you have when as I've said, like if there's 26 parents comes along, they're not gonna tell them no, right? So I get the point, but I would always say like just be honest with the scarcity. Like maybe you want to only run this offer until Christmas, so right there, all right, this offer is only valid until Christmas, right? Um, maybe you only run it until Christmas because in January you're gonna change your offer, but still, like the offer is only gonna be valid until Christmas time, right? Um, Also, what I like, which is pretty cool, is that they've put all of the details below here already, so that they, like people, let's say they have like a question, they can directly call whatsoever. Don't wait, click the more button below to get started today. Just like numerous parents on Modesty, you'll be thrilled you did. Pretty decent, I guess. I mean, obviously, with all of these ads, it also comes down to their follow-up process and how they nurture those leads and all of that. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I want to find an ad like where I can shit talk them, so to speak, a little more. But let's see. Let's maybe take this one for example. Attention parents in East Brunswick area. This fall, surprise your children with an exciting opportunity. Enroll them in 2 weeks of care for only $19. So much younger. Yeah. So this one is a good one where you can. I mean, if they're watching this, if the owner of Rival Jiu-Jitsu Academy are watching this, forgive me, but I can give you a compliment already that you took your that your profile picture is your logo. Um, but so the thing about this one, firstly, let's start with the creative. I mean, well, I mean, I try to like, I guess you get the point already without me really saying something, because like, well, like, okay, people are in class, but you can't see any faces on here, like, and it's like you don't really have any context to what they're doing here. Plus, it's like, well, there's just like a white wall in the background, like there's not really much happening. Like it more so looks like, all right, there are a few people in the class, but there's space back here, so it doesn't really look like a class completely filled. Plus, there's like from what it looks like, at least for me, it looks like this is like a huge gym, but there are only like what, one, two, three, like four, let's say like 10 students training in like a huge gym. So their gym is not filled out. I might be completely wrong with this, and if the owners of this school watch this, forgive me. But it's like there's no context to this. I mean, I would at least put like a little, maybe a little graphic on here, like 2 weeks of martial arts for only, what was it, $19 or something like that, right? And then put this maybe in the background. But I would choose an image where like either you can see people smiling, you can see people's faces, and you have maybe a logo in the background and they're standing in front of a wall, or if it's a picture of class, make sure the classes look like like first of all, sure, I mean they've done a good job of this, that the class like not looking too aggressive, so to speak, so it's like not looking too extreme, but that you also yeah, that you just don't show any. I mean, as I said, they've done a good job of this. That you don't show any weird moves where people are like, if it's jujitsu, like where people are like just lying like this on the floor, whatever, and you're like, if you're seeing this as a parent, you're just gonna be like, oh no, I'm not gonna sign up my kid for something like that. Um, Other than that, it's like put like a small. I would just like put like a small text on the image at least, and I mean, this image is not really saying much. I mean, I do get the point. It doesn't look like an ad when you see this, right? So it looks like, well, it's just like a normal Instagram post or Facebook post, so to speak. But I mean, I guess you hopefully get the point to a certain degree, right? If we compare that to, for example, this one, I mean, I haven't really talked about the copy here, but I mean, so you can see one thing as well. Like this is probably for stories and for reels on Facebook and Instagram, and this is more so for the feed. The formatting, I like that one obviously, but if you're really scrolling through the feed on Instagram or Facebook, like imagine always you're in that situation. Like, would you actually stop if you see an image like this, or would you just I'm just gonna continue? Whereas here, if I scroll through stories on Instagram, which I hopefully or which I don't do obviously, but I mean, this is probably my ego that's saying this right now. But you obviously, if you're a dojo owner, you should probably also not scroll through Instagram stories because you want to focus on growing your school and you don't want to be on social media. That's a story for another day. Let's not talk about that. I don't even know why I opened up this topic. Anyways, so this is probably most of for stories and reels and all of that. So if I'm watching through the stories on Instagram, hypothetically, um, and I'm seeing this, I would be like, well, looks interesting a little bit, and then, I mean, you can see the copy obviously then, but you might sign up because it's like it's something that stops you. Like this, like let's say I look like through stories of like friends, and they're like, oh, cool, posting cool stories, whatever, and then like I see this green, like it kind of hits my eyes as well. Um, it's like it's straight to the point. I mean, you could cut it maybe shorter, but I don't really. I mean, it's good. It's good. You can't really complain about that one. Or here, like if I see that one on the feed, like, I'm just scrolling, and then I see like something yellow popping. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is this? And then like free one trial pass, and I'm like free, or I'm gonna sign up anyways, cause it's free. What do I have to lose, right? Don't always be in this mindset of, well, it's free. I'm gonna do it anyways. But you get the point. Um, whereas here it's like, well, it's just another image. Let's continue scrolling, right? I hope I make this point clear. I'm thinking I probably could do a better job of this right now, so please forgive me for that. I'm trying my best here to make this point as clear as possible as well. Um, the copy from this one, attention person, yeah. So it's what I said before, right? Like you want to get people to give you money, so you have to give them a little more context. Like this could also be just a copy for people that maybe just run like a free trial class. You have to give them a little more context on why they should sign up. Also, it's like it's 2 weeks of free martial arts for only $19. Why should I sign up for this? If the other school over here, if they're giving me 2 weeks of free martial arts for only $14 plus a free book, like I mean it's only $5, sure, but $5 is $5 still. Um, One thing I do like is that they don't give out like false scarcity, so this is sick. But I would always give out scarcity, but don't make it false scarcity. Like just make it honest scarcity, so to speak, right? So if you only take on if your class can only handle like 10 more students, then you're just right. We can only handle 10 more students. I mean, I also have to say like maybe they're like the scarcity for them of them is real, so they only can take 25 more parents. Then shout out to them, but you get the point. And then what I don't like on this one is always like the call to actions, like don't let this fantastic deal slip away. Empower your kids to develop physical strength and self-respect and as team register now to embark on a transformative martial arts journey for your child. I don't know. I would just cut this either in lines or I would just leave this out completely and then just write something like, click learn more to sign up today or something like that, and then this emoji at the end. Whatever. Other than that, mm, enroll. I would also cut this in line. So enroll your child in for 2 weeks of Kids Brazilian Jiu Jitsu for only $19. New line. You'll watch them grow in confidence and discipline and enjoyment. What you'll also get, la la la. So I would just cut it out. Like, don't put like these chunks in there, like just keep it short, so to speak, like short lines. Um, yeah, but other than that, the main part is probably the creative. So you always have to remember what's more important is the creative um than the copy itself. Like we've tested this, and what we've found is for the most part, like the copy, as long as it's decent, it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, to a certain degree, but it's more like 80% is the image, and 20% is the copy. Um, all this video is already 15 minutes long, so let's not continue. Like we could obviously make this like hours long and continue like and react to all of these now, but we have to stop at some point, and I want you to also continue growing your school instead of watching me reacting to Facebook ads all the time. But before we end this, I just want to let you know that everything I've told you in this video, I might be completely wrong with it. Like I'm also not like in the martial arts space for the last 10 years, but I think I've got a pretty decent understanding, and from what we've done, like we've turned hundreds of normal people into actual students in martial arts schools, specifically with Facebook ads, and also mostly only with Facebook ads, so to speak. So I hope I at least know a little bit of what I'm talking about. Maybe not, and maybe this is just my ego that's saying that. Then I'm sorry, forgive me. If you want to correct me on any advice I gave in this video, do so in the comments. If you want more students for your school, check out the first link in the description. And yeah, without further ado, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.